his future plans sort of become, because we want both things, man.
That's just life, man.
Yeah, we want Lily back, but also like can't just like get rid of all these people. They're like people too. So, damn
That's
it.
true.
That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, for Herb's knowledge, since you are familiar with Barnabas and Ophelia, in passing at least, they're more of the like reclusive, independent mages that tend to kind of be around Santa Fe, not really associated with the Pentacle.
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas is in a similar vein to Jericho. He's kind of a crabby old man, a little bit less paranoid, a little bit more crabby, and he tends to yeah, exactly. He tends to go like off wandering around in like the wilderness around the city fairly frequently, from what you have heard. He's another Thyrsus like you.
So into the desert?
Well, the mountains.
Oh, okay.
Too. And then Ophelia is another magician that she lives kind of like on the far eastern side of the city and has dealings with like Acanthus, like fate related workings and like realms. Not really very closely affiliated with any of your studies or practices. You haven't talked to her very much.
Does she still run the shop?
She has never run the shop.
Shit.
You also know that she used to be a member of the Pentacle, but was expelled from Mysteria for some reason. Not sure details.
Okay. Does Jericho know?
No, he doesn't give a crap about what other people are doing. That's gossip that he does not listen to or care about.
Wait, so when you said she's never run the shop, do you mean like
it's not that
in
hasn't
this
been
universe?
Canon. Yeah, that's
This
never been
universe,
canon here.
Yes, in this universe, she has never run the shop.
Mm.
Wow, we got like a real difference between the universes now. Well, I mean, like other than all the other differences, but you know.
Also, the president is Justin Bieber. Did you know that?
No.
Never.
Well, Justin Bieber's not to be the president. Also, he's a Canadian native, so he can be president.
Yeah.
Not in this universe.
If you say it, it doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I guess Gray could attempt to make that reality.
I could, but I would
if you really
not.
wanted to. I don't know why you would.
The only reason I would is so he'd get assassinated. But,
I mean, that would definitely incur the wrath of the Time Police.
Yeah, they'd be like, no, we were cool with everything else you did.
It's like killing Hitler, that's one thing. But Justin Bieber as president, you've gone too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like killing Hitler is basically a tourist attraction for time travelers.
Right, it is. It's like, do you know how many times we've had to patch this fucking hole? We're good at it, but that no, we're gonna go nuclear on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, beside the point. Not that I'd want him as president, but he did get a lot better. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about.
No, he was a terrible shit. And then he grew up a little, so you know. But still,
as people often do.
Yep. Not all, but
enough.
Yep.
So we are no further along on deciding what we're going to do.
No.
What'd you say?
But yeah, that information is known to Herb about Barnabas and Ophelia.
Shares information.
Yeah.
When
Nice.
you bring up those people that you.
Oh man, she was kind of happy running the shop.
Yeah. Dealing with a bunch of idiots and unknowns.
Yeah,
But
getting calls at any time out hours just to answer questions. Anyways,
Can I put like an animal program on TV and have Jonathan set him up with like a sketch pad and be like, draw your favorite animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it's getting kind of late at this point. He's getting a little sleepy.
Okay, tomorrow.
sorry, I just got it. I just had it in my head that you were gonna go all Animorphs on him.
Because, yeah, could you? Can you transform into animals?
I think so.
I thought so with your life.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So you could.
Yeah, I could also turn him into an animal.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was going
Oh,
for.
I see. You're going to have him draw his favorite animals and then turn him into them.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
I like the Cthulhu monster.
Your wishes,
I-
my command.
I'd be like, okay, I can give you tentacles.
Giant squid.
You could just be him with tentacles.
Yeah. And a giant
Oh,
head,
that's-
maybe.
That's another thing that you can do. Yeah?
Yeah. Also, he's a sleepwalker now. That's kind of interesting.
Yep.
That is true.
All right. Oh heck. What do I even have for clothes?
Whatever you want, man.
I think I like borrowed some from the
Ricochet.
Forestry Museum.
Watch.
No, wait, no, because I had changed out of my suit thing before going to see Lily. Where did I get those?
You borrowed some from Herb, some of her like son's clothes.
Oh, right,
The embalmer,
right,
Bradley.
yes, right. This is the best random table generator ever.
What is it? The clothes?
No, her son's prepared.
The careers.
Yeah.
Embalmer.
Yeah. Thought you were going to get a random generator for your clothes because you said you didn't have any.
Yeah, I think you just have normal.
That'd be great. All right. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy whatever the generator tells me to buy.
And I mean, you're free to take stuff from the Forestry Museum. I'm sure Dave has some, as
Oh.
long as you're okay with flannel.
Right. We got any color you want as long as it's plaid.
Right. As long as it's all the red. So it's a bunch of reds and blacks put together on stripe patterns.
And
That's-
some like
We got all the colors then.
and some like fireman tan durable pants.
Yep.
Yep.
I could actually go for some of that right now, actually.
Right.
Yeah, Dave's
Some
definitely the
Carhartt.
kind of guy who just has like a bunch of the exact same shirt and pants. That's all
yeah.
he wears.
Because why wouldn't you? He's living out here by himself. He ain't impressing
Yep.
nobody.
Like identical.
It's like a cartoon character's closet.
Yep. It's all the same.
That's the most organized closet.
All right. So what's the short-term plan then?
Well, the short-term plan was to get some better clothes to go say hi to some wizards at the watchtower.
Go to the watchtower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have the general location of it.
Oh,
Dave.
a couple
You
other.
know, it's like out in the country, sort of to the north of the city.
Do I know where it is?
Yeah, actually, you would know where it is, and you would know how to get there too, which is another important thing. You probably meet some of your adamantine arrow contacts there every once in a while, but you would know that it is protected by some this kind of like fate magic field that causes those who are unwelcome to not be able to get there as easily.
Oh, well, I'm welcome.
So you need basically you need like a key to get there without running into a whole bunch of issues.
Do I have a key?
Or deterrence. Yes, you do.
I feel like I need to like get a babysitter.
I mean, if
Bradley
you're
at work?
planning on just like, yeah, I mean, Bradley works weird hours, I'm sure.
Yep.
So he
So,
could
like,
some of the time, but probably not all of the time.
Right. So is the embalmer like the uncle or?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was gonna.
I'm gonna have to reintroduce them tomorrow. Or
Good old Uncle Brad.
can I make a tiger to guard him? Quick.
You make a tiger.
Did you say what? Make a what?
Oh man, dude, I had a bet going with myself how long it was gonna be before a tiger got brought up.
Oh yeah, it would be different.
Before a what? I still didn't hear the word.
How
Tiger.
about,
Tiger. Okay. I was only.
how about a panther?
I was still only hearing tire. Like that's not what you're saying. There's no way. You
Make
want
a panther.
to just find a black cat and turn it into a panther. Do some genie.
I think I can just make one.
a boo shit.
Yeah.
Right. Downside here is it's gonna have like a tiger brain, not like a helpful, friendly
Well,
spirit brain.
Oh yeah,
It's
Goetia.
not.
I missed.
The a mind create life. It creates an animal
Right.
that is mindless.
Well, it says they act.
Purely upon okay, so yeah, it's like very stupid.
As in like literally born yesterday kind of tiger.
Well, like it whether or not I guess it would have some level of intelligence,
Mhm.
like primitive instinctual intelligence.
Like walking and eating.
I will also point out that, as it says in the spell, if you use create life to create something that, like, with a very short duration or like non-indefinite duration, it constitutes an act of hubris because you're just like creating life that just
That's going
will
to die.
after like a day or something, you know.
Mhm. Right.
So I mean,
There's like the don't be a
don't
dick
let that
rules.
stop you, but
Yeah, but there are don't be a dick rules.
See, this is why I
more
wanted
like
to.
guidelines rather than
Yeah.
You know, what,
This is why what?
I want him to draw what his favorite animal before I make him a permanent animal companion.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
here,
maybe I'll wait.
So yeah, in the morning you have him draw his favorite animal. It's gonna
And I give him like a mythology book.
random animal generator.
Marmoset.
Uh,
Kinkajou. Blue-footed booby. Yellow-billed
roll
sapsucker.
roll a d10, please.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I also show him like pictures of like?
Ring-tailed lemur.
No, it should be a normal animal so you can bring it outside. You
Narwhal.
can't really bring like a minotaur outside.
No.
A 3.
A three-toed
Mule.
sloth. A mule?
A mule.
What? That's his favorite?
That's what
He
he
loves
drew.
mules.
That's what he drew.
He's just...
He probably loves horses, but he's a bad drawer.
Okay, what's
He
his
like-
second?
He likes he likes the word mule better than horse.
Of course.
Roll another d10.
Well, mules are strong after all, and you are trying to get them into wrestling.
If you would have chose like ox or bison, you'd have been fine with that. But no, ugly ass mule. You didn't like it.
1.
Frog. Tree frog.
Okay, it's a zebu, but I think
Oh.
it just looks like it's like an ox.
Yep.
Basically.
It's like a water
What
buffalo.
chart do you have right
An
now?
ox. It's
Beasts of
random
burden
animals.
chart?
Yep.
Randomlists.com /random animals.
A zebu is like a water buffalo.
Okay, yeah. Water buffalo.
I know a lot of animals.
All right, so the kid likes ungulates. You know, whatever.
How about musk ox?
That's like a smelly water buffalo. It's like a,
I mean, like when
This
they
is all
like
the
musk
chart.
ox,
The whole
I
chart is just this kind of animal.
actually, a muskox is like a smelly yak.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving him a fantasy creatures book. Okay, choose one of these. Lame ass kid.
Lame ass kid.
No, I don't say that to him.
Wow.
Okay.
you gotta have something at least with thumbs.
Mule and water buffalo.
Yeah. You're getting all the bovine. And equestrian.
The rest of the chart is like cow.
And then out of the mythical animals,
Donkey.
you pick the unicorn.
Yep, you're gonna get the unicorn.
The best
the
one on that
Pegasus.
list was zebra.
Dude, they are a mystifying and terrible magical creature.
The zebra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
The
looks
zebra.
like painted horse, but it's not painted horse.
Right. It's not how that happened. I don't even believe it.
What about Babe the Blue Ox?
There you go.
That's true. But you
I
can't
mean, that's
make-
also a giant ox, so I don't know if that would really work.
Right.
That's a longhorn.
Is that what
Yeah.
he chooses for his fantasy?
Yeah.
creature?
Babe was a
Yeah.
Texas
Oh my God.
longhorn. Those things are huge.
Hmm.
You can bet Paul Bunyan's good at wrestling.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he is undefeated and wrestled like entire lumberjack teams.
All right, I'll make him an ox.
A blue
But
ox.
one that can fit in. It's going to be heavily modified.
Get the
So
Brahma
that-
bull.
It
get,
is-
get the Brahma bull.
Like-
Look that thing up.
From Fallout.
No, not the
Uh,
Brahmin. Brahma.
It's like
It's an actual like.
it's a
type-
kind of cow.
Yeah. It's goofy looking,
Yeah,
but it's all
from-
muscle.
India.
Oh my god.
I want to make one that is like can go inside. You know, so it can fit through doors and
Well,
stuff.
any bull can
So
get
like
inside.
a miniature ox.
Yeah.
So a mini minotaur.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. Have you seen that video? The mini minotaur.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's there's a little like song, like a dumb internet song about it. It's good.
So just create life with like an indefinite.
Indefinite duration.
Let me get my.
If
spell.
you want, you'd probably need the extra reach for additional features to change the size from a normal ox to like big dog sized, I guess.
Oh, and I can give it a new thing for every level of potency.
Yeah, which is default 1. Great. I'm sure you could increase it more.
See,
I'm gonna
I can
go-
use my rote for this, right?
Yep. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
This is Hawaiian,
Which-
so you can have. Yeah. Yep. Like, hold it. Sorry, food just got here. We're dishing it out.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ben had to go somewhere anyways, so.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yep.
Well,
And
fine. Fuck me then.
Yeah, enjoy your food. Jeez. I need to cast a spell.
Yeah, I thought it's like they're ripped. They're not cut. Ow! Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's fucking hot. Can't even touch it. Quit touching it. Bread. It's gonna fill me up. I'm gonna fill up on bread.
Brad. Oh.
Right, I'm back.
Okay. So, can I combine them? Can I combine it with another spell? Transform.
You can, if you do cast a combined spell, you can't cast it as a rogue.
Is that chicken?
Oh, what? So I should make it first and then transform it as a second.
I mean, if you want to make 2 indefinite spells.
Okay. Well, so like maybe created with additional features for every level of potency. Can those
Yeah.
features be things from the transform
As
life?
per transform life. Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I just have to give it a high potency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then smaller, so it would have to be a 7 potency spell. Okay.
Kind of fucking monster you make.
The pocket monster.
Let's see. So that's an extra reach.
Do I have any willpower? Where's my character sheet?
So let's see, I start with 13 dice, I think. How do you calculate how many dice you get again?
This is plus Arcana. Plus the dice you gain from Yantras.
I just
So it's
just
11.
just get good at the spell helper and use that every time. That's what I do.
Okay. And then a rote gives you the amount of dots you have in it.
In the road skill, yeah. That which is one of your Yantras.
Using my items, would that be?
What item?
Well, do I have time to sit down and cast it as a ritual?
Yeah, this is not a... Presumably you're doing this like the following day or something.
Right. Or maybe after he goes, well, yeah, after he draws. Maybe if he has like a nap time,
Yeah.
I can just have him doing something else. Okay. Can I take 2 hours on it? Is that okay?
Yep.
Take all day, man.
Okay. So if I make it a potency 7, minus 12 dice. Cool.
You get a willpower back once per day?
You rest. You get a content night's sleep.
Right.
Which
And
Gray
then-
can now do again. Was a...
Okay. And you can spend mana to lower the paradox, but the tool lowers it by 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 dice, yep.
So I can spend an extra mana to make it just a chance die.
If you're only one reach over, yeah. Which you would be.
Yeah.
Just duration and extra reach.
Okay,
Alright.
so I want to make it an armored mini ox, so it has like cool armor.
As like a carapace.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
I'm just gonna give
or
it
like
a thick hide,
Okay. Yep.
so it doesn't look like a freak or a Pokemon. Well, it's probably gonna end up looking like.
It's gonna look like a Pokemon, yeah.
I want it to have a prehensile tail.
Okay. Yep.
So, well, it needs to be able to like help him and grab him if he gets in trouble.
Right.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just this is the. You know how we used to have that car with the inconspicuous paint on it? That's about how inconspicuous this thing's gonna be.
Heightened senses,
Okay. Yep.
gills.
Heightened senses, I believe it specifies like a kind of sense. So like echolocation, name for vision, vibration, sense,
Mm,
like smell, hearing, you know.
its best sense right now is probably smell, right?
Probably.
You know, they're probably not half bad at hearing.
Can I make it really good with vision?
Yeah. It's like eagle vision.
And
Just bad with the brain.
I'll put it up another potency so that I can also have good smell.
Okay, so you're gonna take senses twice.
Yeah. So inconspicuous gills, because it says it's up to my imagination, so I can design it right.
Yep.
In case he starts like drowning.
So it's an amphibious ox.
And leaping,
Yep.
so it's
of
really
course.
powerful. Now, can I?
So now I'm
Instead
just
of, like-
imagining like a giant ox with frog legs and a scorpion tail.
Just want to say this is how owlbears were created.
But I wanted
This is how what?
Somebody wanted a babysitter for their nephew.
This is how what
their
was created?
grandson.
Owlbears.
Oh, yep. Yep. We are witnessing owl bears right now.
Yep.
I
Okay,
want it to
so
look inconspicuous, and also, so I want it to have claws, but like not actual like claws. I just want it to
retractable
have, like-
claws.
But maybe it's like feet just like can be hard.
Has anyone seen?
I mean, it has.
it's got
foxes
hooves.
have hooves.
Has anyone seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
All right, we got a doctor situation going on here. You're making a chimera, and if it takes a
Isn't
human
that
soul.
where they use the soul of the little girl?
Yup.
If this thing
It is
says
not
that word
good, yeah.
ever, I'm gonna cry. No.
Yep. I'm gonna cry.
Maybe it's just like-
if it says "Daddy" or fucking "Edward, help me," that's it. I'm out.
They're just like sharper. Well, that sounds dangerous, but
Yeah.
okay,
Giving
maybe
it weapons.
no claws.
No claws. Okay.
But it still has its horns.
Naturally.
Can I give it like sharper horns?
I would say you can take the claws one. It just has like a natural weapon bonus from the horns and the hooves.
Okay. So that I can.
You don't need to give an ox claws.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So then it just has to be a potency 7.
Please write down all these upgrades and just like message them to me so I can
No,
create this
we
monstrosity.
we all have to
later.
remember them now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. It's just you know wildebeest. This is the omnibeast.
Yep.
The Omnibeast.
Yeah.
Do you get 1 die from your tools?
From dedicated tool, you get one. Yes.
Oh, yep. I filled up on bread. Absolutely did. Yeah.
Six successes.
Okay. And so this thing, just to be clear, you can create life with like no consciousness at all. So just like an empty husk, or you can create it with just like very primitive animal intellect.
Can I make it smart? Is that something I can? Oh, I would need Jericho for that.
The ability to
Is he
make it.
busy? Is he busy?
Well, you see, adding his thing to this makes it a lot more difficult
Fair.
because you would have to cast it as a combined spell, or you'd have to cast it like as a ritual between the two of you, and then it changes things.
Could I
So-
make it an extra potency in order to? Because I got a super
One
success
thing-
to make it smarter.
No,
Oh.
you don't have any mind knowledge, so I'm going to draw a hard no on that one. But one thing I was going to say you could potentially try and do is get a spirit or like a ghost or something to possess this creature.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be sentient then. I mean, you'd have to make sure it's a spirit or ghost that isn't gonna like try and do anything terrible to your nephew, but
Mm-hmm.
or your grandson. I don't know why I'm saying yet, nephew. But that is, with the tools at your disposal, that is the only option you have for intelligence. Beyond simple, stupid animal. Which, to be clear, is not like a dog. Dogs are pretty smart. This is like sheep.
So I could use
Like-
ghost summons.
Yeah, or
and
the
with
spirit
extra
one.
reach. Mage may give the ghost a complex command.
That's
and must be a single task. We can describe the
Yeah.
task within a sentence or two.
that gets complicated though. I mean, you have to find the right ghost or spirit to like be able to take up residence inside of this creature. Since you're doing an animal, a spirit would probably be better. I don't know how many dots you have in Spirit Arcana.
Only 2.
Okay, well, Spirit Summons is 3 dots.
So I can't do that.
I mean, you can still find spirits if you like went about doing that. That's a longer term thing though.
Right.
Just
So with-
think
with
about it for a
animal-
little bit. We'll come back to it.
What
as
about
a
animal
thing that you can
minion?
do.
The life spell.
Pretty sure that just lets you control a natural animal.
It wouldn't work on my
But,
creation.
well, let's see. Where's Animal Minion?
Page 151.
Okay, well, I mean, that's like you mind control an animal.
Oh.
Or like body control. Yeah. So, I mean, you could do that.
What about control instincts? Could I control it to be protective
Yeah.
of him
Yeah, you could do that.
and like like nice to him?
Yeah.
So it
I mean,
doesn't
it's not
accidentally
going to be
kill him.
capable of many, like, useful things other than just be nice to him and somewhat protective. That would probably be the best, like,
Short term.
low investment option.
Okay. Can that be my short-term option? Short-term option.
Yeah.
And then would I be able to go back and like give it a spirit when I can do that?
Yeah. I mean, I will say if you create it with any sort of intelligence, just keep in mind that when you make a spirit possess it, you are overwriting the mind of the animal so that the spirit can inhabit its body. So as long as you're okay with that, then no problem.
That's pretty messed up.
Got to deal with the ethical implications of all of this.
Well, this is more complex than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, just making a Pokemon servant.
Right.
I mean, I can do that. It's just that, you know, the real world will wear mine down over time.
Yep.
Yeah. Or something like that.
Yeah, so I mean, that's definitely something you can accomplish. Maybe like think about it for a bit, and now you want to execute it, and then we can circle back around to it during downtime or whatnot.
All right.
Hash out the details.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good long-term downtime plan thing.
And it's one of those things where, like, if you want to do it right, or like if you want to do it, you should probably do it right if it's going to be an indefinite creation.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
And I only need
no
one
need
more.
to rush.
I only need one beat to where I can do the spirit thing.
Yeah.
I got a spell I'm going to cast as well.
What's that?
I just realized that I'm just like going to walk into the watchtower with like a bag full of magical trinkets and artifacts. Which, I mean, I could leave it behind, but I honestly trust that less than walking into the watchtower with it. So what I'm going to do instead is cast Words and Signs and what's the name of the other one? Combination Cloak, Nimbus on my bag of stuff. Yeah. So.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's see here. It's -2 dice to combine a spell, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So yeah. Potency 9, indefinite duration. So mana for that. And no paradox.
Alrighty.
Two successes. Huzzah.
Nice. Sorry, what were you casting? I kind of blanked out there.
Words and Signs and Cloak Nimbus, trying to make it harder to just casually detect magic on it.
Yeah, and you know your Nimbus is like hella loud, so
Right. So next to the bag, they won't notice the bag.
it's effectively Nimbus 10, I think, right? Or like Strength 10.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
All right. Cool. That is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are gonna go visit the watchtower and introduce yourselves, see what's up.
Yes.
Is Jericho cool with hanging out while I'm gone for this?
Yeah, Jericho will be a babysitter.
Okay,
Maybe a
cool.
little reluctantly, but
Cool. Well, read him a story so he falls
Yep.
asleep. A happy story.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Jericho's like, don't worry. If he wakes up, I'll make sure to give him some good life lessons.
Okay. Like what? What are you gonna start with?
Well, how to ensure you're not being followed.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yes. Keep an eye out for surveillance, government and otherwise.
Okay.
And how the public school system is a facade put up by the government to control your mind. So you shouldn't go to school.
Maybe
Nothing
we wait
useful. I mean, there's nothing useful that they teach out there anyways, right? You can learn all of it on the internet nowadays anyways.
Well, yeah, we might have to homeschool. But anyway, okay. Thank you.
How are you guys going to? So I guess Herb has the key. So the key is a fairly simple, just like a token, that has like a high speech rune etched onto it. Kind of like a code symbol almost. It just looks like an old like coin, basically. That tends to stick around with the person that it was given to through fate magic. So it's difficult to lose. And if somebody steals it from you, they will inevitably lose it.
It's pretty
The
handy.
next time they're passing the house.
Yeah, well, they'll inevitably lose it, and it will probably eventually find its way back to you.
Huh. That's cool.
A lot of this was set up by Knave, so a lot of Acanthus magic involved in it.
Pretty sweet. So who's got that?
Herb has it.
Oh, okay.
So if I try to throw it up in the air and have it land in my pocket, it does pretty much every time.
No. It's nothing so active. It's just like if you like drop it someplace, like somebody will be like, "Hey, you dropped this," or like if you leave it someplace at home, you'll be able to find it.
Oh, okay.
With a few minutes of searching, that kind of thing.
Cool.
Very passive. But
Yeah, when you
still-
drop it on the ground, it never seems to roll underneath vending machines or anything.
No, yeah. It like rolls into your foot and like taps your foot so you notice it. Or yeah, that sort of thing.
Cool.
I can't. Or do you have a car? I don't think so.
No, I don't drive.
Yeah. Okay. So how are you guys gonna carpool out there? You have the car that Gray acquired.
Should we get a Uber?
A Uber. Probably not the best idea if you're going to a place like this
Is there a magic Uber service?
for awakened people. I mean, there probably is. Not in Santa Fe. It's not big enough. But in larger cities, there's definitely magic Uber.
Yeah.
I feel like a mage could definitely make that their thing. Just like super fast service throughout the city.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Yeah.
We should get on that.
Costs 1 mana to anywhere. Something like that.
Time space mage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know where the bus picks up.
Sure.
Well, you
wait.
guys
we'll have
drove
to
here.
walk for probably like a mile. Because because it is out of town. The bus does not go there. It's literally like an abandoned lot out on in the rural area north of Santa Fe in the desert.
How'd you guys get a car so fast anyway?
I don't know. Brad never told me.
It was my friend Daz. I'm borrowing it.
How do you have a friend here?
Because I had a friend there.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
I'm telling the truth. That I do have a friend here. But not that that's where I got the car from.
Do like wits and be like empathy, I guess.
Okay. No, seems legit to me. No successes.
Yep.
Yep.
Right. Told you. I don't know why. I don't know why
He's
you're.
a friendly sort of guy.
I don't know why you're
So
so.
resourceful.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super resourceful.
Jericho's just shaking his head in the background.
He absolutely knows. Like, he can read people. He doesn't like people, but he knows people.
Like, that's stolen.
What?
Jericho just knows that it's stolen.
Call him up and say that.
He doesn't care. I mean, you could probably read the sympathetic connections of the vehicle to see that it is stolen.
What do you mean? It's not stolen. They never said I couldn't take it.
That's something a thief would say.
That's accurate. Because I am a thief and I did say that.
Oh man.
All right, so you're gonna take the totally not stolen vehicle.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine for 2 more days. At least.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
God, you guys. We are ultra powerful, super mega mages, and you give a shit about me taking someone's car. You need to get your priorities in line. I will be the first of us to start calling them, like, people that don't matter. The mundanes. Mondays.
Normal.
Good old Mondays. They're just here to help us get what we need.
Okay, I have children. I have a child who is 1.
Yeah, and I got a best friend. So what's the problem?
Okay, anyway, I'm not driving because I don't know how.
And you're old.
So. And.
No, and you're old.
But anyway, I'll take out my map and give directions.
Okay, your road atlas.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, so you're driving there. Road atlas.
No, we're not.
Grandma's giving you directions.
I am not listening. I just roll fate.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
taking Road Atlas directions.
You just cast lucky number at every intersection or what?
No, just like, can I not say the watchtower? Like, I have to say something like a generic description of
what fate spell you're using.
the one where I get to my I do the task I want to do.
I will say, as you consider doing this, based on the fate defenses surrounding this place, it seems unlikely that you will be able to do that.
I forgot there was I already
like
forgot.
there's an aura around this place that specifically prevents people from randomly coming there.
Gotcha. Yes,
Haha.
yes. So when
Listen to my road
Yep,
atlas directions.
Yep, I go to cast that. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work, is it? Oh no. Well, let's listen to
Hold
this.
on, pull over, pull
Yeah.
over.
All right,
We need to
fine.
find where we are.
Oh my god.
Is there a light in here? Can you turn a light on?
I turn all the lights on.
it's like 11 a.m.
I don't care. I turn all the lights on.
Oh, I forgot my magnifying glass. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
So it takes you about a half an hour to get there.
You don't need a magnifying glass. You know you could increase your vision.
Well, I shouldn't have called me old.
You're old.
Hey,
I'm not calling you anything. I am stating a fact.
Just because it's true doesn't mean it's kind.
You know, Samuel's just sitting quietly in the back.
Yep.
Just like, oh, this is your life now.
where did it all go wrong?
Yep. You had such a good life. Now you're with these two idiots.
I should have never been kidnapped.
Nope. You should have never been kidnapped.
I
Foolish
should have
fool.
left Ryan die by himself without caring where he went.
Yep.
Yeah.
They said
Total callousness.
curiosity gets the cat into an alternate universe where everything is turned upside down and nothing makes any sense.
And your only friends are a bickering couple of weirdos.
Yep. Common saying.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys drive out of Santa Fe, out of like the north side of town.
I do kind of like how like me and Herb have like a huge connection out of like what I did to help her grandson, but I didn't do it out of like I care deeply about her and her problems. I just did it because I can. So it's not like we have like this big thing, like a bond. We have a superficial bond over the fact that I did that for her, but it's like I didn't care. So it's gonna be a fun dynamic.
And saw no reason not to.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so yeah, you head out of the north side of town in Santa Fe, and Herb guides you to a what looks to be like an old like farm property that has long since been like abandoned.
Yeah.
Like there is sort of like a flat lot where it looks like there was a house, but it got demolished at some point. And there's a couple of other like buildings, like the skeleton of a barn. The only one that looks even a little bit structurally sound is this this grain silo setup, which is kind of like in the middle of the farmyard area.
Watchtowery.
However, yeah, it looks pretty much abandoned. It's like three silos that are connected by the like top part, it's like the belts and stuff.
Yep. The grain elevator.
Yep, that sort of thing. And from the outside, it looks pretty abandoned as well. It's just not in disrepair.
All right. I bet this is the place. And by this, I mean
And
that.
you, as you pull up, you see that there is a car parked here,
Oh.
kind of just like outside. It's just like a rusty old pickup truck.
Do I know whose car it is?
You don't recognize it. I mean, you don't really like pay attention to people's cars.
That's true.
It's no one that you know intimately, at least.
It's not Jericho's car.
Yeah, not Jericho's car.
Pretty easy to do because he doesn't have one, does he?
He does not have a car.
Yeah, that's easy to determine.
Yep, definitely not Jericho's.
It's not the guy's car who doesn't have one.
But yeah, you park. It's a silent,
Excuse me.
silent abandoned lot.
It's a Silent Hill? Oh no.
There is like a hatch at the bottom of the smallest of the three little grain silos. that like you would like open up when the silo's empty to like clean it, basically.
There you go.
That's the only door that you really see.
Well,
Me.
good enough to try.
I intentionally walk slower than normal.
Just like slowly hobble over towards the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
that missing toe.
Eh,
Yeah.
So Herb, when you get to the door, well, you guys see that there is a little like little coin slot by the handle, which you have to put your token in. I mean, this is a fairly simple like mechanical device that could be foiled by magic, but extra layer of defense. So you put in the token, and you hear a little clink, 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 and it drops out of the onto the little like tray by the handle, and you hear a little like as the door unlocks.
nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
As you open it, you expect it to make like a loud, rusty, groaning noise, but it glides silently on the hinges. And you step into the bottom of this silo and are greeted by a interior that is not just an empty, barren tube.
Right.
It is a room, a circular room with like a spiral staircase on one side. There's a bunch of sort of like intricate like industrial like design, like sort of designer industrial style. I would describe it. Metalwork. Along the roof, like a lot of just like metal struts and stuff. And there's like a countertop sort of at the front with a couple of like cabinets and stuff next to it, a like chair behind it, which is currently unoccupied. As you guys step in, it's fairly silent. There's a little like there's like a clock behind the desk, like an old grandfather clock that's just going like which is the main sound in there. And I want everyone to roll wits and composure.
One success.
All right, what was it? Or what was the?
Wits and composure.
Oh, all right. I think I get 7.
2 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 with a 10 in there. So 3 successes.
Okay. So you hear like, you guys all hear over the ticking of the grandfather clock coming sort of echoing further up the stairs. The sound of 2 people conversing in like fairly loud voices.
Yeah.
Can't make out specific words, but you hear someone. Not sure if it's an argument or just like loud talking. To tell.
Goodness. Place is kind of surprisingly empty for something that's called the Watchtower.
Yeah. As you kind of like step in the room a little bit, the clock stops ticking, and you hear kind of like this metallic sliding sound as its various like joints and stuff across it begin to glow, and it like breaks up into segments and like sort of transforms into this kind of like mechatronic like clock humanoid creature with like glowing